Hello. And I have one mic thing on here. I have one mic thing. Is the audio working? Do you know?
Sorry, what?
I have one audio here working that I connected to the camera. Is it working? The audio?
How do I know if it's working?
I don't know. I don't know.
You want me to come over and check?
Just look. I have one working. Shit, I already started streaming. But I'm not on YouTube, but I'm, it's black screen.
That's fine.
But can you just look at this really quick?
No.
I want to do this so we can watch Sopranos. That's working, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I have my webcam there that I made. And then I just use the webcam audio.
You also have, if you press transition, it's going to play all of this stuff too.
Well, we don't want that stuff though, right? So just
but we just want this input.
Okay. Hello. Testing.
Yeah.
Wait, now we're live?
No, I mean you have to say.
Okay.
Oh, you are live. You did go live, but you have it as private.
Oh, how do I change that?
You're gonna have to do a new stream, or maybe you can. Yeah, you can't. I don't think you can change it.
Okay, I'll do it.
Here you can. Look.
Okay, well, I'll take care of it. I got it. Oh shit! The title is December short film competition.
Yeah, and it looks like you also have like the description of one of our live shows.
Yep. Hello. Who's here? I'm just trying to see if Hello, I just started this stream. Shit. Hello. Testing. 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 Hello. This is also live on YouTube if you'd like to get a different perspective. So go to YouTube if you'd like to watch this stream on YouTube. So I'm going live to just answer any questions about tomorrow's show at the Parkway Theater. So if anyone is local and they have any questions, please just ask and I will do my best to answer. I want to thank STS.media and MW Lipton for joining us on this stream. What's going on YouTube? Do we have anyone on the YouTube stream? I don't know. Hello, Finley Joel. Do you have any questions about the show at the Parkway Theater tomorrow? Thank you, M.W. Lipton. You're out on the East Coast, right? We're doing a cosplay competition tomorrow before the show. You can dress up as any Scream It Off Screen characters, anybody from past, any character from past films that have played. West Coast. Wow, I'm sorry. I really messed that one up. But anyway, looks like we have okay. Thank you. I suppose that is
Films that have played.
that is what?
Screen Off Screen characters only.
What? I don't like that. I think it should be anything.
Okay.
Whoops. Sorry. So I guess it has been advertised that it's only Scream It Off Screen characters, which means Screamy, Dilron, I suppose me as well. But I don't know. I mean, I say if you want to dress up as somebody that was in a film, a character that was in a film that has played in the past, I think that's fine, yeah. Crew member number 3, camera guy number 3, whatever you know him as.
This is going to be for the October 13th virtual show too. People just have to tag us in their cosplay outfits.
Okay. This is also going to be for the virtual show on October 13th. You just have to take a picture and tag us on Instagram, I'm guessing, and we will decide the winner somehow. That's okay. I think he can be camera guy 3 too. That's acceptable. The only reason I called him crew member number 3 is because he usually doesn't do camera work, but he will sometimes, so he's kind of just part of the crew. So, does anybody have any questions about the show tomorrow? Hey, Catherine. Hey, Lumina Studio Theater. If this Instagram feed goes down, we are also streaming live on YouTube right now. My phone might die. Hey, Kevin and Joe. Hey, disappoint your neighbor. Hey, J-Dog the Nimrod. Disappoint your neighbor, I believe, submitted something for tomorrow. How fancy do you think Red Lobster is on a scale of... I assume you mean scale, you said scare. But on a, maybe, well, Halloween's coming up. On a scale of 1 to 10. I'm gonna say scale though. I think it depends on who you talk to. I would probably say like a 3 or 4. Great. Yes, yes, yes. Are are you going to be there? Disappoint your neighbor? You know, I went to Red Lobster. A colleague of mine a few years ago won some sort of gift certificate to Red Lobster at like a work corporate function, and he said, you know, do you want to go with? And you know, we'll use this up because it expires soon. And I said, okay, let's go. So we ended up sitting at the bar because it was sort of busy, and we just ordered a bunch of apps. Of course, we got those biscuits. But after that meal, we both kind of said, you know, I think, I think we're done with Red Lobster. It wasn't the best. Yeah, I don't know. So I never plan on going back to Red Lobster myself. Does anybody here like Red Lobster? I want to know when it started and why it started, what the intent was. We are also streaming on YouTube, so if you'd like to hop over to YouTube instead, there's a different camera angle. My phone may die soon unless well, shoot. I have my cord here, but I'm using a power block for the ring light that I usually use to charge my phone. So, yeah, that's where we're at. Where do you hope to be dining in 10 years? Hopefully somewhere good. Maybe somewhere in a different country. I think it's always fun trying new and very different foods. Maybe somewhere in New York. New York has a lot of good restaurants. All heart and soul. This ring light glasses effect is really amazing. Kinda hypnotized. Well, yeah, I just thought I'd try this ring light out. It is kind of doing a weird thing with my glasses. I don't think it's intended for this use. Disappoint your neighbor. Good. I'm excited. Yes, I'm excited to see your film as well. It'll be great to get it in front of a crowd, I'm sure, for yourself. See how they react. See what they think. Lebros Scordal. Oh, Lebros Scordal Emis. Brinton. Welcome. Red Lobster was founded on March 22nd, 1968 in Orlando, Florida. You know, that makes sense. You gotta have somewhere for the tourists to eat. Universal Studios, Disney World. What else they got there now? Like Harry Potter World. Taylor Fawn, welcome. Mike Joe Ryan. I believe it was started for the purpose of selling lobsters or something. Yeah, I suppose. And that brings me to this next kind of problem. Welcome, Mr. Stefank. So what do you all think about boiling these lobsters live to eat them? Do you think that's inhumane? Do you think that's okay? Do you think we're better than lobsters? Someone was saying the other day that I know, a colleague of mine, was talking about how we're better and smarter than animals. And I kind of thought, huh, is that true? Fat Corby, welcome. I just want to remind everybody, we are also streaming on YouTube with a different camera angle. So if you'd like to go there and see that different camera angle, you are welcome to. If the stream goes down, my phone is pretty low, I think, on power. If the stream goes down, just head on over to YouTube. I have it on low power mode. Yeah, shit. All right, view request. Well, currently I kind of am a vegetarian, not totally, because I'm prepping for this insane dry fast that I'm going to do to try and shrink this brain tumor. So before this though, I mean, you know, at times in my life I've been a vegan and vegetarian, but the last few years I've eaten meat. I think that everybody's body probably has the perfect diet that they need. I think some people probably it isn't advantageous for them to eat meat, and I think some people it probably is. It's a matter of how do we find that out? Someone would probably know or think they know if you look online. All right, we're gonna bring J-Dog the Nimrod in. I hope my phone can handle it. 11%. Okay. Here we go.
Hello.
Hey, do you have a... Oh, is your video is up?
It is.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Good. You know, I'm calling in with a question about lobsters.
Okay. What is it?
Well, I don't know if you've ever heard of this, but one of the interesting things about the Titanic sinking is that, well, many, many, many lobsters. Well, no. When the Titanic sunk, although many, many people died, many lobsters were set free. And I was just wondering kind of what your take was on that.
They were set free because they were on the Titanic?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's good for them, right?
Yeah, that's kind of the hard thing, you know. Sometimes stuff that isn't so good for you might be really good for someone else, or something else like a lobster.
Well, do you like lobster?
Not really. I prefer to see them living happy and independent in a clean part of the ocean.
Do you think we're better than lobsters?
No, I don't think we're better than lobsters. I mean, from the human perspective, I guess we look smarter, but
Do you think we're better than silverfish?
Maybe there are ways that they're smarter that we just can't see. I don't know.
Has anybody seen those huge centipedes? I think, are they called silverfish or what are they called? Silverbacks?
Yeah, something like that.
Have you seen those things though? Those huge
Not in
centipedes?
person. I've seen some pictures. Have you? Do you have one?
Yeah, I mean, in the places I've lived, in the Twin Cities, I've seen them in everywhere I've lived. But some of them get really big and they have tons of legs. And they just kind of crawl around. What?
How big are we talking? I think the biggest centipede I've seen was like this big.
Like, I've seen one like that big, probably.
Wow. You know, I've squished a lot of bugs in my life. I really have. But I will admit that, you know, when I find a big nasty bug in my apartment, sometimes I just put it outside. Jay Kuski44 is wondering, do we think the lobsters thrived in that part of the ocean or died from not fitting the habitat?
I don't know much about lobsters, so I don't know. And um, if you're used to living in shallow water, are the depths of the ocean livable? Probably not, right? I don't know.
I would imagine that. Well, I guess another question is, can lobsters swim?
Yeah.
If they just sink, I'd imagine that.
No, they can.
Okay. Because or I guess even a further question is, are they stuck in cages still? The water pressure can be good, you know. If you're stuck in an iron cage and you're in a boat that sinks and the cage you're in sinks to 200 or 300 feet down in the ocean, I assume those lobsters would kind of explode with, just all that water pressure.
Yeah, probably. Are you gonna be there tomorrow, Joe?
Absolutely. And I've oh well, I have a little surprise for you.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Are you gonna be there tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be there.
That's good. Well, it was wonderful to talk to you. There's some business I have to attend to, but I hope you're excited for tomorrow, and I hope that I was able to help shed a little light on this lobster problem for you.
Yeah, it was helpful.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, always good hearing from you, Joe. Hey, Catherine. Hey, Kevin.
Yeah. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Well, again, if this goes down, my phone died, and I am live on YouTube as well with a different camera. Nice webcam. It's a Logitech. Little different angle. So, does anybody have any questions about tomorrow's show, about this cosplay thing and possibly winning the free save if you do a good job? Caleb, do you eat lobsters with butter? I once set a box turtle free in a pond and it sank. Well, that's too bad. I think they do that though. I think that's kind of what they do. They can hold their breath for a long time. Well, you can buy tickets on the Parkway Theater website. The link is in our bio on Instagram right now. And this freak event is at the Parkway Theater in South Minneapolis on Chicago Avenue. They're just kind of doing live events again, getting back on their feet. So it'd be great if you'd come out and be a part of saving this theater. I see our viewers have plummeted. I think we topped out at around 13. Now we are down to 3. I guess the ring light wasn't enough. I am also on YouTube. Looks like we have 2 people watching. Oh, we have a few people here. Okay. Why no shirt? I'm uncomfortable. Well, Mr. Kid, it's just pretty hot in here. It's warm. our true forms are without clothes, and I think we live better that way. We absorb oxygen better that way and sun. So it's just more comfortable right now for me. That's why no shirt. There's no reason to be uncomfortable about it. I don't think. Thanks, Chris V. Good to hear from you. Yes, I think this picture quality is pretty nice. It's 1080p. Logitech. I don't remember the actual model, but it's one of those. It's like a standard good webcam, I think. Mike Joe Ryan, you're always enough, boo. Well, that's nice. Thanks, Mike. You know, I always see these random channels go live, and anyone can hop on. Like, I've hopped on with tons of just live random people. No one's watching, and they're like, "Why the hell are you here?" I'm like, "Well, it was advertised to me, so I decided to hop on." It's kind of like a tell your dog I said hi. Hi, Lorelei. All heart and soul says hi. She looked, and I think she gets it. Again, if this drops out, we are live on YouTube.
Von Hansen's Meats.
Oh, wow. Yes, I am about to lose it. I am about to lose it. Is the light part of the camera? Chris V, no, it is a special ring light I acquired recently. It seems that a lot of social media influencers use lights like these. It's a convenient way to light the face quickly, and you get these really cool rings in your eyes. But with the glasses, you know, things are a little different. So we got 2 watching on YouTube, we got 3 watching on Instagram. How is everybody going to enjoy their Friday night tomorrow? If you're not going to stream it off screen, I'm guessing, I mean, I know at least one person here is definitely not going to be at the show tomorrow, Chris V. Unless you're driving up. But what are you doing tomorrow night, Chris V? Lord of the Mugs, sup, mate? I'm just trying out this new light, and I am answering any questions people may have about tomorrow's Scream It Off Screen live show at the Parkway Theater, where we have an actual physical audience. It's going to be a great time. So if you're in town, in the Twin Cities, please come out and save our theaters. The Parkway just started doing live events again. Nice theater. Have you had your surgery yet? You doing okay? Rude Jack Art. No, I haven't had surgery yet. We'll see if I get surgery. I'm going to go and do this long-term dry fast in Montenegro. I maxed out some credit cards and I got a 0% financing deal, APR, 0% APR for 12 billing cycles. So I'm paying for the trip that way for the most part, but I'm going to go dry fast, no eating, drinking for 9 to 11 days with Dr. Filanov, the leading Russian doctor on dry fasting right now in our world. So definitely have some butterflies about that, but looking forward to a great fast, and I will let you know how it goes. Hopefully it shrinks it down a little bit, but I'm expecting to do more dry fasts if I want to substantially shrink it down based on what Dr. Filanov has told me. Are those glasses anamorphic or telephoto? Thanks, Drew Jackhart. Yeah, if you're interested, just look up Dr. Filanov. It'll lead you to some interesting things. Look up Fasting with Trevor on Instagram. He's a serial dry faster. He did 20 days, no food, no water, last April. There are people who do this. It's possible. My glasses. What does anamorphic mean? Oh, nice. Chris V is going to be watching MMA. It's always popular on the weekends. Lord of the Mugs. I don't live in that area at all. Okay, well, thank you for tuning in here. I assume you've seen at least one live show, so thank you. Thank you for being a part of that. Thank you for being a part of this community. Maybe someday we'll come to you. Chris V, no, we are still doing the online YouTube stream. We're messing around with days right now. We're going to try October 13th. That's a Wednesday this time. But we are going to still do the YouTube live show for now. We are planning on keeping both going. So, be nice to see you again, Chris. So what's everyone doing tomorrow if they're not going to be at Scream It Off Screen tomorrow night? What's everyone doing? Oh, I'm at 1%, everybody. So if this goes down, just go to YouTube Live. And, you know, it was great. I guess at this point, you know, the two people or the one person who's here. For the people who are here, you know, thanks for tuning in. Palo Magan. This is probably going to die any second, so thank you for joining. I am also doing the same stream on YouTube Live, Scream It Off Screen, YouTube channel. You'll see it. So I'm just answering questions about the show tomorrow. I'm at 1% on this phone. It's probably going to die any second. So if someone wants to join, they should do it now. I've joined many people's live streams on Instagram because they just show up. They're a top deal on Instagram, and I just click on them, I go and I join the video because most people just let you in. Some people got pissed off at me one time because they didn't know who I was, and I said, well, it was just public. If you want to have a private video talk, you go do that somewhere else, not on Instagram Live, right? How is Screamy? I think Screamy's okay. We found Screamy. He came back for the last show. He seemed to be pretty normal. He was able to do a nice little dance for the people in the theater last time when we had some issues. and it went really well. And Screamy is going to be giving massages at tomorrow's show beforehand, so get there. Doors open at 7. Get there at 7, get a massage from Screamy, get a drink, and sit your ass down, because it's going to be a wild ride at the Parkway Theater tomorrow, 8 p.m. Shayna Jur. Oh, Jures. Or Jurns. Jurens? Shayna Jurens. Jurens. Thanks for joining. My phone is at 1%. Could die any second. I am also on YouTube Live with a different camera right now. So if you really want to see where this goes and my phone dies, go to YouTube Live. Scream it off screen. You'll find it. Is Screamy part ghost from a Japanese movie? Screamy... I don't think Screamy is part ghost. I don't know for sure, I guess. What do you think? And then Lord of Mugs said, this stream was recommended to me and I was interested, so I decided it'd be fun to watch. Alright, well, welcome. You should come check out. This isn't really what we usually do on this channel. We put on a short film competition every month on YouTube and at a theater, at a local theater here in Minnesota. And it's kind of like the Gong Show, but for short films. So a few minutes into every film, the audience can decide whether or not it plays. In the theater, people yell gong, and if the majority are yelling gong, the gong gets hit and the film is cut short, no longer eligible to win the cash prize. At the end of the night, online we do a voting system, so you vote on whether or not the film should keep playing. But Lord of Mugs, come check it out. We're gonna do October 13th this month, Wednesday, 8 p.m. I think, yeah, 8 p.m. Central Time. I don't know what that is for your time, but maybe kind of late, maybe kind of early. But the streams stay up. We don't take them down, so you can go watch it later, but obviously you won't be able to interact live. And that's kind of the fun part of it. All right, we're down to one viewer here. You know, I like it that on Instagram they tell you when people join, but they don't tell you when people leave. It's like something that these programmers thought, well, we don't want people's feelings to be hurt because then they'll leave. Okay, I think we have nobody on the Instagram feed anymore, so I'm going to shift over to the YouTube stream. I'm only going to look at that camera for now. What is your position on drinking hot soup from a Frisbee? I would be worried about plastic leaching from the plastic, like, you know, the plastic of the Frisbee leaching into the soup and it getting into my system. So, yeah, I would never do something like that. All right, Michaela Bartell. Or wait, Bartelt. The last part of the last 3 letters were cut off, or it goes to the next line, so it's kind of weird. This might die any second. My phone, I'm on YouTube Live as well and Scream It Off Screen. But I'm just answering any questions people have about tomorrow's live show at the Parkway Theater, 8 p.m. It's going to be a real blast. The September 3rd show last month was really crazy. If you were there, you'd know what I was talking about. If you weren't, it's best that we keep quiet about what happened. But for the people who were there, I think it was probably the most memorable Scream It Off Screen they will ever have been to. But who knows, maybe tomorrow will be very memorable as well for some reason. I think it's going to be a good one. The videos for the online version and the in-person one will have different videos, right? Yes, they will have different videos. Yep. Completely different. The one at the theater, we do all like local people here in Minnesota, and then the online one we take anyone from anywhere. So they will be different. BPA free. Lord of the Mugs. Yeah, give us a sub and come back on the 13th if you can. Watch it live. Would love to have you involved. Yes, it's the in-person theater. There's nothing like it. So, yes, it is nice being back, and I'm looking forward to see where it goes. We didn't really have that much time in the Parkway Theater before this whole pandemic happened, so it'll be great to see kind of how it evolves in that theater over time. Are you going to be there tomorrow, Michaela? Oh yeah, BPA free though, Midnight Land. I don't think I would still do that if it was BPA free. I guess if I had to, I would. I think you have a good idea maybe for like a themed restaurant, like serving soup in a frisbee, and it's something you got to try, and then you keep the frisbee after you leave, or you pay like $5 to take the frisbee home, and it has the restaurant's name on it, like soup in a disc. I think that would be a cool restaurant, maybe. All right, Michaela. Well, I will see you tomorrow then. I can't really see totally what you look like from that little picture, but yeah, maybe see you tomorrow. Group man joined. Group man, welcome. Are you going to be at the show tomorrow at the Parkway Theater? All right. I can't believe my phone is still running here. Shovern Mac? Oh, Shovern Maker. Shovern Maker, welcome. Sarah Sad Fun, welcome. I'll start waving to everybody who joins. Well, I'm just here answering any questions people have about the show tomorrow at the Parkway Theater. So if you have any questions and you're going to be there, please ask. Even if you're not going to be there, you can ask questions. But just trying out this new light. And if you aren't going to be there, what are you doing tomorrow night? I'm looking things to fill my Fridays. Things have just changed for me, and now my Fridays are actually wide open. It's kind of cool. Disco Stew. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one, Chris V. That's hard on your phone battery, Terry. Well, Chris, at this point, this phone is considered pretty old. It's an iPhone SE from 2017, I think I got it. First iPhone I've ever had, and I kind of regret it. I think the iPhone is not the best thing in a lot of ways. I think smartphones in general are not good things. Obviously, there's some very nice, convenient things about them, but is it really making us better? Is it making us smarter? This never-ending debate, I suppose. But we like convenience over everything else, so what do you expect? The.village.warlock joined. Welcome. Give you a nice little wave there. I'm just answering any questions people might have about tomorrow's show at the Parkway Theater. It's going to be a very good one. Screamy is going to be giving massages before the show, so get there at 7 when doors open. Oh, Lord of the Mugs, you're not even that far away. I thought you were like in a different country. Are you doing okay, Terry? Chris V. I'm always doing okay. We just keep going. We always keep going. We always keep going. Did you ever get those Zero shoes? I wonder how many people have been on this live video altogether. What makes people stay? What makes people go? I suppose I'm not really saying anything, so who cares? I'm just another schmuck on some live broadcast. And I'm not playing a video game. And this is the world we live in now. This is it. Do you wish you could go back? Do you ever wish you could just go back? Back in time? Change something? Daddy Likey. Chris V. I never tried the shoes, but I did look at the website a few times. Okay, well that's good. Thank you for the love from Kansas City. Or the hugs, yeah, the hugs. Thanks, Chris V. I appreciate it. You ever been to Joe's, is it Joe's Kansas City barbecue? That's kind of like the one that people go to, right? Is that the best one, Chris? Oh, we got 5 watching on YouTube now. YouTube is where it's at now. All right, I will make sure I just kind of talk into this camera. So I'm just answering. Oh, it looks pretty looks pretty blurry. I'm just wondering if anyone has questions about the show tomorrow that will be taking place at the Parkway Theater. There is a cosplay competition. Dress up as a Scream It Off screen character, or I think any character from a past short film would be cool too. To open up the possibilities a bit more. Lord of the Mugs, yeah, those measurements are not correct. Definitely not correct. But if you do want to sometime, you know, drive out here and go to the show, why not? Or maybe someday we'll go to you. I think I said that already, to you actually. What am I dressing up as? I'm dressing up as myself, asshole. Give me a break. Unbelievable. Oklahoma Joe's. Maddie Wu, thank you for joining. If my phone dies, I'm also on YouTube Live. I'm just answering questions about the show tomorrow at the Parkway Theater. So what is everyone doing tomorrow if they're not going to the show? No two are the same flavor. Regarding barbecue, Chris V is talking about barbecue in Kansas City. He's tried all the barbecue joints All right, Chris. So what's the best one so we can help everybody out who's going to be driving through Kansas City? What's the best one to go to if you had to pick one? If you got to try one, which is it? Oh, sorry. Maddie Wood. The D was cut off. The D300 was cut off. Welcome to this this fledgling live stream. The Village Warlock. I believe the Village Warlock submitted a film for tomorrow. Are you still there? Am I right about that? Gates Barbecue is always a go-to #1 choice. Okay, so you hear that, people? Chris V, who lives in Kansas City, says Gates Barbecue is his favorite barbecue joint in Kansas City. So if you're driving through and you got to pick one, are you going to go with, what people recommend online, Kansas or Oklahoma Joe's? Are you going to go to Oklahoma Joe's, which is kind of, what everyone says you got to go to, or are you going to go to Gates Barbecue, which a local recommends? Pick your poison. All right, well, for everyone here who's going to be there tomorrow, I'm excited to see you all there. If you're not going to be there for whatever reason, that's fine. But if you are going to go, dress up as a Scream It Off screen character and maybe win a free save for the night. It's almost Halloween. That means it's time to dress up. It's not just for kids. It's for anyone who wants to. I think there might be a few kids coming tomorrow. Don't know for sure, but I talked to a few kids and I think they might be showing up. So we got kids, we got screaming, massaging people. If they'd like that before the show, get there around 7 if you'd like a massage from Screamy. He will be giving them out probably for a price. I don't know for sure. Remember, Screamy went to massage school. And I plan to just relax for a bit tomorrow after school since the work's been kind of tiring. Fair enough. Fair enough. Keep going, Terry. Something new is around the corner. Well, thanks, Chris. Yeah, I didn't see that coming. If I suppose inevitably I will drive through Kansas City again at some point, but if I do, I'll make sure to get together with you at Gates. Maybe next summer or the spring. So I don't know if anyone is really watching here on Instagram. It says one viewer maybe, but I think I've answered plenty of questions for tonight, and I think I'm gonna end this. So I'm gonna go to bed. I hope you all go to bed soon too. It's good to go to bed early. And you know, have a good Friday. Whether you're at the show tomorrow or not, have a good Friday. Have a good time. And yeah, I'll see you later. I'm gonna end the Instagram stream first, so the one person who maybe is watching on Instagram, I will hopefully see you tomorrow at the show. Bye. How do I do it? Here we go. Yep, I'm ending now. Okay. Okay, YouTube crowd, 5 of you watching allegedly. Probably 4 because I have this up on my screen as well. Nonetheless, if you have any questions about tomorrow's show, ask now because I'm about to hang up. Chris V, always good to touch base. Good to meet Lord of the Mugs out in Fresno, California. I hope you come check out the October 13th Scream It Off Screen live stream. Go check out some of our past shows. See if you'd like some of that stuff, or just come to the live one. It's very different than this. Let's see here. Oh no. Oh no. How do I? All right, I'm going to stop streaming on OBS. All right, see you later, everybody.